Hey Glampers, we are on I-75 South, just crossed over into Kentucky, and we're going someplace pretty cool this weekend. Barring the rain, everything, we're just going to deal with it.
Maybe it'll rain for 40 days and 40 nights.
Maybe. And two of us are going to go on 2 by 2. 2
by 2.
Oh. Maybe you know where we're going. We'll see you when we get there. Hey Glampers, we are sitting in the parking lot for the Ark Encounter and just waiting for our friends to stop and get some diesel. And we're going to hop on, actually you park, then you hop on a bus and it takes you back.
We can see
to the Ark. We can actually see the Ark from here.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
I think it's massive. Wow. We'll definitely get some video and be taking you along with us through this tour and journey ourselves. So
we stayed at a campground that is like maybe 2 exits away north in Dry Ridge, I-75 Camper Village.
Camper Village, yeah.
That's what I think.
I-75 Camper Village.
Yeah. So we're just staying there full
right off the freeway, real easy in and out. I'm excited about this though. We've been to the other one they have, the Creation Museum, and we love that. Been there a couple times.
Yep.
It's our first time at the Ark.
Yep. We actually, years ago when they were kind of like promoting the build of this, they were asking people for like donations, and we donated to help build. I mean, it was probably a drop in a bucket compared to what it cost to build it. But
we bought a peg, so what a peg does is it goes in and holds the 2 pieces of wood together, almost like Amish.
But we're going to gather some information, and we'll probably do a little recap when we get done, just to kind of let you guys know what we think about it and all that jazz.
Yeah, we hope you enjoy coming with us. hopefully you can tell. It's evening, it's nighttime. Had a good day.
Yeah.
So today we went to the Creation Museum. We met up with the Betzner family from Michigan. Jeff and Lindy, their daughter Erica, their son CJ, and his wife Jordan. We just had a really good day meeting up with them for the weekend. And don't forget their cat. They have a cat the size of a medium-sized dog. Yeah. It's a Mancoon. It's the prettiest cat ever. Appropriately named Samson. Yeah. We'll have pictures to show you the size of this cat. I'm obsessed with them. But we met these guys at the Wagner meetup about a month ago. We really hit it off with them, so we thought we would, our schedules just worked out to where we can meet up this weekend, so we came down to Kentucky to meet with them. And so what do you think of today at the Creation Museum? Or it wasn't the Creation Museum, it's the Ark Encounter. Yeah, because we've done the Creation Museum a couple times, but this was our first time to do the Ark Encounter, and it was mind-blowing. If you haven't seen it, it's a must. It's put it on your list if you're in Kentucky and you're able to do it. Take a day. You could do this in a day, and it was a fabulous tour. It's a lot of walking. A lot of walking, a lot of reading. Yeah, a lot of reading. I would also say that if you're not a believer, it's still absolutely a very, very, very well done museum. Right. And there's a petting zoo. There's there's zip lines. There's so much more to do here as well. So it's a good full day if you want it to be. Yeah. Yeah. But it is definitely worth the trip. Right. It is, in my opinion, a little pricey. Yep. It's like for adults, like $50, $49.99. Children 10 and under are free. There is a military discount. There is military discount, or EMTs and stuff like that. First responder. It was $10 off for him only. And then also when we pulled in, it's $10 to park. So, but I feel it was worth the cost. It was that good. Yeah, it's definitely was worth the money to see. All the exhibits were like outstanding and well done and really thought out. Well, even for kids and adults, like you'd have stuff that you can read, and then there was things you could interact with, so the kids could play with something, so they weren't probably bored at all, but it was just so well done and blew my mind. Where we parked in the parking lot, and I'm not sure if you got a picture of it, but the parking lot that we sat at, we could see the Ark, and they said it was like over a mile away, and it was like, wow, it's so big. And then it kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger the closer you got. So it is a lot of walking. It is handicap accessible. Yep. So if you cannot do all that walking, they had little scooters that you could get on and drive around. Rent the scooters, or you could get a wheelchair for free. Just somebody will have to push it, but it's really, that wasn't that bad. The ramps were very long, so it kept the grade doable. Yeah, and there's 3 levels, and you just want to do it like just the ground level and then work your way up. But inside and outside, it was just fantastic. Yeah, so one side note, I would say too, that because you guys are starting to catch on that we're foodies, so we're not thin people for no reason at all. So we do like our food, but we did find a really cute little pizza shop. It was a little bit of a haul over there, maybe 30-40 minutes. It was 20 mile, but it took about 30-35 minutes. Yeah, it was windy, curvy, but it was a cute little pizza shop that we found. And do you remember the name of it? It was in Two River, Falmouth. Yes, Falmouth, Kentucky. Two River Pizza Shop. Really, really good. Yeah. I mean, this is the only time we actually ate out and kind of looked at beyond this area, because we literally just came down here for the Creation Museum. So
with the Betzner's and ourselves, we've just kind of like done some meals together and just like enjoyed ourselves, enjoyed the fellowship
just
and
hanging out.
the time together. So yeah,
just camping. So as far as COVID is concerned, our experience, the campground, first of all, they weren't concerned about wearing masks or anything like that, so you're fine here. At the museum, there was basically, if you could keep yourself 6 feet from people, they didn't ask you to wear a mask. If you got in tight quarters, they preferred you have a mask, but not many people had masks on. I mean, we saw people with masks, but there was far more people with no masks than there were with masks. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, take one, but they weren't like, there was no mask police out there.
Yeah, if you're nervous about it, wear your mask. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
You know, that's been the way most things have been. We're going to hit the rack. We're going to get up in the morning, hang out with the Betzner's a little more, and we're going to head on home.
Catch you next time.